In this video you'll see what it's like to go fossil hunting during a storm. I find some really rare and exciting fossil discoveries, including some really nice fossil bone and ammonites from a Jurassic sea. It's a very chilly and icy morning. You can see little bits of frost forming on the wooden steps. It's 6 in the morning and it's still quite dark, so my trusty head torch comes in very handy when making my way down the beach. When I get down to the bottom of the cliff, I stand on the ledge and can see the sea is still very well in. It's actually still battering the rocks at the bottom, so it's quite dangerous being down here. It's not possible to get round the corner to where I want to go fossil hunting, so I make the decision to walk back up the steps and wait at the top until the tide goes out just a little bit further. While waiting here, I notice a little bit of sunlight starting to come up through the clouds. I can actually see the sea after about 30 minutes of waiting. Finally, the tide has gone out enough so that I can start making my way round to the part where all the good fossils can potentially come out of. Now this early has really paid off. You can see in this slab here there's a really nice freshly out ichthyosaur vertebra, and there's another one just sticking out here, so I'm going to go ahead and extract them. Hopefully they'll come out in one piece. The very rough seas have done a brilliant job at washing about the material which has fallen from the cliff. It had dragged it out so I could safely spot these marine reptile vertebrae from a 180 million year old ichthyosaur. I'm just carefully getting my chisel and trying to chisel around the shale. If these fossils have a little hairline crack running through them, the vibrations of the chisel will most likely split them in two, so I'm going very carefully to try and avoid that. A beautiful and very crisp ichthyosaur vertebra extracted from a loose shale slab. Time to reveal the second ichthyosaur vertebra that is also on this shale slab. It's almost certainly from the exact same creature as the first one, as they were preserved together, and they're the exact same size. Marine reptile bones are easily one of the most sought after fossils that you can find on the Yorkshire coast, and they're definitely my favourite thing to find and look for. After a minute or two of searching, I spot this Phylloceros ammonite, which is a very rare one, which has washed out of the very same slip as the ichthyosaur vertebra. Next I pick up this slab with a nice seam of Whitby jet on the inside. Whitby jet is fossilised wood from the monkey puzzle tree. Shops will polish it up to a really high shine and use it for jewellery. Here you can see me extracting the piece of jet from the shell slab. It's only quite a thin piece, but still really nice to pick up. If you do enjoy watching this fossil hunting video, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you can see my fossil videos in the future. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you could give the video a like if you've enjoyed it. ammonite which is being washed out from underneath the cliffs and scattered amongst the beach pebbles. Really nice and complete one. It just needs a bit of preparation to reveal the middle. Looking at the cliffs, you can see how high the waves have been battering the cliffs overnight. The little slips at the bottom of the cliffs are all wet and they've been well bashed about by the tide. This is easily the best time to come fossil hunting in the rough winter weather. Just spotted a really nice little worn ammonite just wearing out. I do like to pick up these little sea roll middles because they look quite cool. Beautiful colours of the golden crushed ammonites preserved in shale. Unfortunately, these little ammonites preserved in shale do get pretty damaged really easily by the rough seas. If you want to see more of my best fossil hunting finds, there should be a playlist popping up just about now, and you can go ahead and see what else I've found.